If you have ever felt stuck and like your job is not in alignment with your passions, this video is for you. What's up to my favorite bunch of beauties? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about overcoming the fear of leaving a stable job. Now, if you are like me and you've ever felt scared to walk away from something that you've outgrown, mainly because of the security that it provides you, and I'm putting on my makeup as we speak, because of the security it provides you, I am right there with you. I am going through that process right now. So today we are going to talk about how to tackle those fears and then learn how to push past those fears. Now, first of all, the main reason that we don't leave a 9-to-5 job, and this is not to say leave a 9-to-5 job and go to another job, because that's just transferring your misery to me, but this is talking about leaving your 9-to-5 job to pursue your passions. The first thing that jumps out to me about it is that it's scary. It is the fear of the unknown. You'll be losing your financial security. You'll be losing benefits, 401k being one of them, health insurance. And like I said, it's like the fear of the unknown. What if this doesn't work out? I left my 9-to-5 job and then this is just not working for me. And it's also the fear of judgment that you'll get from other folks, like your friends, like your colleagues, and your family. Like, why are you doing this? This is crazy. Why are you leaving that good job? But in your heart, you know you are absolutely miserable being at this good job. And you know that it's time to leave. Like, it's affecting your health and you're going through anxiety and depression and all types of things because of this job. That's what I'm going through now. I am at the point where I am not, like, I'm making the plan. I am not quite ready to make my exodus from this job yet, but I am definitely in the planning stage. We are talking about paying off some bills, putting a little money to the side until I can get my business going. But yeah, I am definitely in that planning stage of leaving my 9-to-5. I think the thing that scares me the absolute most is, what if it doesn't work out? Do I have a plan B? So that is why I am sitting here trying to kind of figure this thing out now. Granted, I am married. I do have a husband, and he is very supportive. He is giving me ideas of things I can do, like leave that job, work part-time, work on your business, and then when the business is where you want it to be, then you go ahead and you leave altogether, which is all well and good, but I feel like I'm leaving a 9-to-5 to go to something that I may not like as well. So yeah, I am definitely thinking about some things, and I want you all to think about where you are in your life. If you are someone who is ready to leave that 9-to-5, just like do some definite deep diving before you finally make that decision. And I'm here and we can do this thing together. I feel like in the job that I am in now, while I love the profession that I'm in, let's use this one. While I love the profession that I am in, I have been in this profession for a very long time, and I'm feeling the pull to do something a little bit different. And I say a little bit different because I think it's still along the lines of helping people, just not in the way that I am now. I am also feeling a little bit sort of unfulfilled. I'm feeling a little bit stuck in the position that I am now. That's not supposed to be in there. I feel like I am doing the same thing day in and day out. There's not much excitement left for me. Like, I can't see like there's any more growth for me in the position that I am in, unless I go back to school and get more training, which at this point in my life I don't think that I want to do. I am also feeling like this mental burnout because my job is definitely not a physical one, and like I was telling my therapist, listening to people's problems day in and day out will definitely burn you out. Then you go home and you do it all over again. So it's the same thing day in and day out. And I just don't feel like that is for me anymore. So I want to know from you all, are you sort of feeling those same signs as well? Like the mental burnout, like the being unfulfilled, like there's something else you're supposed to do in your life? Just let me know down in the comments below. So the one major thing that I want to talk about is how to get over that financial fear of leaving your job. And what you want to do is, as soon as you start getting the pull that you want to leave, and your mama told you this when you were growing up, put some money in your savings. And the rule of thumb is that you want to be able to have enough money in your account to pay all of your bills comfortably for about 6 months. So if you know that this is a plan that you see definitely coming, go ahead and start saving that money. You also want to do, which is what I am doing, but I am leaving. I want to leave because of this reason right now. My business is pretty much a side hustle. So I would definitely say develop yourself a side hustle or do a little bit of freelancing. So if your job is a creative job and you can pull off on your own and start doing things to the side for like other clients, I would definitely do that. That can then in turn turn into your full-time small business or your full-time business, definitely. So definitely get yourself a side hustle. You want to also think about what you have in your life financially that you can cut out. I was thinking about that just yesterday. Like, I know I have a whole lot of subscriptions, like those TV subscriptions like Hulu and Netflix and all of those. Those can definitely be cut out. You can sacrifice the, I don't like this mascara. You can sacrifice your going out, those little hobbies that you like to spend money on. You can kind of cut those out or cut those back. Anything that's an unnecessary expense, go ahead and just think about those, and just think about, get yourself a book, a notebook for sure. Write down all of those things that are definitely unnecessary. Mortgage and rent is necessary. Utilities, if you pay those are necessary. Things like that. But everything else that's like a luxury to you, write that down. And then the ones you know that you cannot live without, get rid of them. You may be able to pick them up later on, but for now, we are trying to plan to leave this 9 to 5. So something has to be sacrificed. I am not only speaking this to you, but I am thinking about I have so many like streaming services that I need to sit down and decide which ones I watch the most, and then get rid of the other ones, because that is definitely some money that I can be putting into savings, and I would probably be surprised how fast my savings would grow. The next thing we want to do is to develop a budget. I am not good with budgeting, but I do know that there are apps that you can use that will help you with budgeting. So yeah, look through those Apple iPhones And I sound like an old lady, but look through those iPhones. But yeah, find you an app on your phone that sort of, I want to say, resonates with you, because a lot of those apps seem a little bit too strict to me. But find one that you know you can work with, and then start making a budget. And that budget will go a long way in your business as well, because then you'll know how to start budgeting your expenses within your business. So plus plus, or win-win. The next thing that is one of the big obstacles with leaving the 9 to 5 is the fear of failure. Nobody wants to jump out there on that limb by themselves and then things don't go the way that they think they are. So what you want to do is to sort of think about, why am I, first of all, putting myself in the mindset that this is going to fail? I need to be thinking of how this can succeed. So you need to change that mindset altogether and think of how this can succeed. And to me, if you think about, oh my God, this is going to fail, that is automatically putting that out into the atmosphere. And then that is exactly what is going to happen. You're going to fail. If you think along the lines of how is this going to succeed, you'll find ways to succeed. Simple as that. You want to focus on like the growth of your upcoming business that was once a side hustle, and you want to kind of figure out growth opportunities. Instead of being so risky with your business, you want to find growth opportunities for your business. I will say this, like, I'm on YouTube. So I am definitely going to say that YouTube is one of those growth opportunities. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and sort of build your community on YouTube. You will be surprised how many people would support you once you build that community. Once you have people who get value from what you are putting out there, they will definitely want to support you. So yeah, YouTube, of course, Instagram, and I would put it in whatever your business is going to be. Sorry, it's a little chilly in here. I'm turning my heater on. Whatever that business is going to be, I would make accounts for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok under that business name, and then just go for it. Don't start, because I have been accused of putting the cart before the horse. Don't start with the product development straight out of the gate. You want to build your community. You want to offer value to your community, and then you want to sort of start to work in your products. And we want to do this, like, instead of saying I failed and that's it, I can't do this, take that failure as a learning lesson for sure. Use it as a lesson to learn, pivot, and then see what you can do differently. This is not the time to throw in the towel. This is something that you are doing for you. You are sort of building, what do they call it? Generational wealth. And doing something for yourself that you feel more fulfilled in. So this is not the time that you want to quit. This is a time that you want to learn. So you will sort of reframe that failure as like a learning lesson. You know what you did wrong. Now what can I do to change what I did before that made me fail? You also want to jump outside of that comfort zone. What do they say? I can't think of it. If I think of it, there is a quote that I like about comfort zones, but basically you will not get anything from staying inside of that comfort zone. So definitely step out on that limb, try new things, not too risky, but try new things and see what, it's like throwing, like they say, throw the spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Like I said, I am at that stage right now of making a side hustle a business. I have my website, beautyoverage.store, but what I did do was I started doing the sublimation tumblers. And if I can tell you, just when I say people will support you when they believe in you, I sold so many of those tumblers. I feel like I just bought 2 cases. I have gone through maybe 2 or 3 other cases just of tumblers. And these are like in-person sales. On my website, I have like 4 sales. I'm proud of those 4 sales because I earned those 4 sales. Most of my sales have been outside. So that's why I was saying do the hustle. That is a definite hustle for me. And I'm learning how to do different designs. Like this one is strictly for me because to me this sort of embodies like my spiritual journey. But came up with that design myself and just put it onto a tumbler. I'm telling you, people love those 20-ounce sublimated tumblers. So it's just something just as simple as that you can start with. There is the judgment and the pressure from other people when you start saying you want to branch out on your own and do your own thing. People are so set in their minds that you won't be able to do certain things, but that's their mindset. That is not how you should function, for lack of a better word. You should not let what other people think about what they can and cannot do run your life. So first of all, we need to learn to block people. I am very good, and I don't mean like block them on social media, but I mean like block them out. We need to learn how to block people out, especially when you know that this is your dream, this is what you are working for, this is what you want to leave that 9 to 5 for. Block people out when you are talking about what your dreams are and they tell you 10 reasons why you can't do it. You also want to set boundaries with people who are unsupportive. And when I tell you, just that hand gesture says it all. Just listen, I don't want to hear your negativity. This is my decision. This is what I want to do for me. And I am going to make plans to do what I want to do for me. Just stop it. So yeah, definitely set your boundaries. Let's see, do we want to put this? No. Okay. Sorry, I'm putting my makeup on. So this is sort of a get ready with me. So I'm trying to make like decisions in the moment. But yeah, you wanna set your boundaries with unsupportive people. You want to surround yourself with people who are in the same mindset that you are, and who you know can understand what your goals are, who have, this is not the color that I thought it was, but let's see if we can make this work. It looks like a dark brown in the tube, but it looks like a dark berry on my lips, but we'll see. People who are on that same path that you are. I have even gone on Eventbrite, and they have events in my area where you can do meet and greets with other small business owners. And then at those same meet and greets, they have like, I don't want to say conferences because that's not the word that I mean. They have like these little learning sessions as well. Sorry, this is like I'm trying something new. And you want to put yourself around people who are going where you want to go, even people who have already gotten to where you want to be, so you can definitely learn some things from them. They know what the ins and outs are of where you are trying to be, so they can give you that advice. That is where you want to be. If you have a friend who is unsupportive, don't talk to your friend about your business anymore. Don't talk to them about that part of your dream. They are just going to tell you why you cannot do it. I want to tell you that's not a friend, but sometimes our friends can be like that. You also want to build your confidence to go ahead and take that leap to leave the 9 to 5. Like I said, you want to celebrate your milestones, and these are not like business milestones. Like I was like, I got those 4 sales on my website, I'm doing this. This is milestones of the planning that you made to leave. Like, I've saved enough money, I've paid off my bills, I've cut out all the things that I can in order to be able to live a little bit more simply. Count every victory. And that is going to build, that is definitely a confidence builder when it comes to thinking about leaving your job. You have your nest egg, so it won't be so traumatizing when you jump out there and it's like, how am I going to pay my bills? Definitely count every milestone towards your dream of leaving your 9 to 5. Also, I want to say visualize what your life is going to look like once you do make that change. Maybe I can sleep in until 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I can go to Starbucks and get me a coffee and then go to my office and sit at my computer and just start my work. That, as you can see, that's like my visualization of what it's going to look like. Also, you want to continue to educate yourself about your area of interest, your passion. We never stop learning. So I am actually not sponsored, but I have a subscription for Skillshare. Skillshare has all of they have online courses for how to market your business on social media. They have, and I'm taking this one now, one to learn how to be a life coach. They have a wealth of information and education for you on Skillshare. There's also what is the one that I just signed up with? HubSpot. And HubSpot is completely free. So if money is an issue, definitely check out HubSpot. Lots of education on HubSpot. You can also get yourself a mentor. Like I said, once you make these relationships and you find a person who has been where you are, see if you can speak with them. See if they can offer you some guidance and some information to help you along your path. I am definitely, this is my mindset right now. These are the things I need to do. I need to save. I need to, and this is like outside of regular savings. This is my, I don't have a job anymore, so this is going to be my income type of savings. I need to do that saving. I need to pay off a few credit cards, and definitely cut out stuff that I don't need. So that this is like, it sounds like, oh my gosh, you asking me to do too much right now. But when you think about what your goal is, for me, I don't have a problem cutting these things out. And I also think that some of these things can be just like cut out temporarily. And then once I get like closer and closer to my goal, maybe some of them can be brought back. Maybe by then I won't even want to have these things anymore. So that is the mindset that I'm having now. And it is completely worth it for me. It is completely worth the savings that I'm going to have to go through, the time that it's going to take for me to get to the point where I'm going to leave my job. Because like I said in a previous video, my purpose right now in life is more to be, for me, like a mentorship, like to sort of empower women, especially women over 40, but definitely all women, to sort of give you a little bit of that information that maybe you didn't know because maybe you didn't get it at home. Anyway, that is my ultimate goal, to be in the position to be able to do that. I am also trying to build my brand, Beauty Over Age. Like I said, I have my website is beautyoverage.store. I am trying to have products on there that sort of are in alignment with my ultimate goal, but I want that to be the fun part of it too. So you don't know what I may put on that store, but it is definitely, that is the fun side of what I want to do. So that's why I want to keep that store up and going. I want to say too also, tomorrow I am going to have the launch of these sweatshirts, and I call this the Empower Wear collection. Like, this is my absolute favorite because every time I look down at this shirt, I realize that I am unstoppable. You cannot stop me from reaching the goals that I want to reach. So I love wearing this sweatshirt. And I have one that says authentic, one that says resilient, and one that says fearless. Those are definitely launching tomorrow. Please check out my website, beautyoverage.store. And they will be available tomorrow. They're actually available now if you want to pre-order them, but definitely will be available tomorrow. So I just want to wrap this up and say, it is definitely scary when you leave what you have pretty much known your entire life. You have that security, you know where your next payment is coming from, you know if anything happens to you, I have health insurance, you know I'm building for my future when I plan to retire. It is scary to leave that, and I absolutely know that. But at the same time, the fulfillment, the freedom, the being in alignment with my true purpose is just so worth it. And you all, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video with me today. I hope you got information out of it. If you enjoyed it, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and don't let your day be a waste of makeup.